Hello again. Back at you with another video, another Magic the Gathering deck video. I realized in my Tatiova video that I just made, as I'm making these back to back, I forgot to say that I'm trying to fit Curse of the Swine and maybe Nurok Stealth Suit, probably a couple other cards here and there, like Mindbreak Trap over one of my other counter spells. Trying to fit those in. It definitely needs more Wrath type effects because Cyclonic Rift alone is not enough. But it's kind of hard to find good ones in, Simic. It's one of the few problems that Simic has. There's a reason that I've become a Simic fanboy. So, this video is going to be about the Thrasios and Tymna deck, Oracle Hulk. Now, it's a Hulk deck. These cEDH decks don't really differ too much from each other, but whatever. Without further ado, let's get started on that one. Seems reasonable. Alright, so yeah, like I said, Thrasios and Tymna. I'm going to change this camera just a little bit. Finally got a decent tripod, so it makes this kind of thing a lot easier. Alrighty then. Tymna hasn't really been doing much in my meta. I can't really swing at people, so she's really only there for like 6 cards in the deck. The white dip is very small. So I've been kind of considering maybe going for Vial Smasher instead. Problem with that is I'd have to get all those red duels. My group lets us proxy, so I would do that for a while, but if I'm going to play a deck, I want to own the cards. So that's just me though. Alright, creatures. There we go. First up, Arbor Elf. Avacyn's Pilgrim. Aven Mind Sensor. Birds of Paradise. Blood Pet, kind of a combo piece. Black 1/1. Sacrifice it, add black to your pool. Dark Confidant. I got a friend to alter this to look like, as you can see here, to look like the Bob Ross Deadpool painting Bob, as people like to call Dark Confidant. I wish I had the other art, but I love this card so much. Like, the alter was just amazing. One of the guys at my LGS, which I used to work at, and I think he still works there. Deathrite Shaman. Clearly the best planeswalker in the game. Elves of Deep Shadow. Trying to find the foil of this, but at least I have the better art than the other one. Elvish Mystic. Fintorn Elves. Finally got a Gilded Drake. I've been looking for these for a while. I ended up just buying one on TCG Player. Funny story about that, I ordered 2. Was talking with this other person for over a month about trying to get this other one. Couldn't get it. Yeah, I don't like to order cards online. That's really harsh of me. I'm sure that there was a good reason for it. As long as the person is safe and isn't affected by coronavirus, and that was the reason they couldn't get it or something. But anyway, anywhere else. Noble Hierarch. Reminds me, I have a Kulain Teller of Tales list. It's not Chulain. I dismantled it because I needed some money, but I haven't actually got rid of the deck yet, so I'm strongly considering rebuilding it. Like, all the cards are in my binder. I have plenty of sleeves, so. Priest of Titania. I've actually had friends tell me to cut that for cEDH, but there are enough elves around that she produces enough mana. Protean Hulk. Spellseeker. Great card and combo piece. And Thassa's Oracle. Of course, it is an Oracle Hulk deck. It's kind of what it does. Only running a small handful of artifacts. Have Chrome Mox. Really happy about getting that one. Lotus Petal. Mana Crypt. That foil Mox Diamond from Sisay. And Sol Ring. Alrighty then, on to the enchantments. I only run 5 again. Yes, I can count. Good. Carpet of Flowers. Mystic Remora. Heuristic Study actually makes more sense in cEDH. I said in my Tatiova video that I didn't run this in there, that I was considering it, but it doesn't really do much. It's a lot harder to get around this in cEDH when, you know, a lot of the time you're spending your mana to start comboing or start gaining that advantage. So, works. And it's gorgeous. I mean, the Judge foil is just... it's a bit hard to see. Whatever. Judge foil's great. Finally got a black border, what is it, Legends? Italian Legends, it's still Sylvan Library. So that's really nice. And Training Grounds. Making it so that Thrasios only costs 2 to activate is amazing. Part of me wants to try to fit Biomancer's Familiar in here as well, but I just don't have the room. And an enchantment's going to be harder to get rid of than a creature. Alright, on to the instants. Like I said in the Tatiova video, if you watched that, I have become a control player. So as I'm sure you can expect, there are a lot of instant speed spells. Everything is double-sleeved. I'm using the sealable Dragon Shield double sleeves in this one, so the deck is a little bit thicker, but still, I'm running like 30 instants. Abrupt Decay. Ad Nauseam. I'm not running Angel's Grace with it, so maybe it's not the best card for the deck. Who knows? Assassin's Trophy. I don't like that card. I don't like giving them a land, but I mean, I don't really feel like there are a whole lot of other better options at this point. Brainstorm. A signed, what language is it? I should know this. Whatever. Signed foreign Cyclonic Rifts. I don't mind having foreign cards. I'm fine with that. Dark Ritual. Demonic Consultation. Card that might need to be banned. Dovin's Veto. I'd be sad if it got banned, but I mean, this deck, with this deck, I can build any non-red cEDH deck. Like, I really wouldn't have to pick up too much. So if the deck dies, whatever. Drawn in the Loch. I was so excited when I saw this card. Kill spell and counter spell in one for a good cost. It's actually a good charm. Most charms suck. Enlightened Tutor. Flash. Force of Negation. Force of Will. Limdul's Vault. Oh, I mentioned this in the last video. This camera is backwards. I have the front-facing camera filming this so I can see it as well. Make sure that things are in frame. So, sorry, but I'm also not sorry. Mana Drain. Got a foil. When I was working at my LGS, I had a really good discount, and I was looking for another Mana Drain. I had the money for it. The only one we had in stock was a foil, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll buy it. Not the smartest decision, but I'm still happy I have it. Mental Misstep. Mystical Tutor. Narset's Reversal. Fantastic counterspell in cEDH. Natural State. Love this card. It's your second Nature's Claim. Speaking of that, Nature's Claim. Pact of Negation. Plunge into Darkness. I admit I'm terrible at playing this card. Like, terrible at figuring out exactly how much I should pay for it. So, we'll see. I'll test it some more. If I don't care for it, then I can fit in one of the other cards I want to fit in. Pogify. There aren't really many other cards I want to fit in. This deck is pretty tight right now. Like, I've kind of gone through just about everything. Rapid Hybridization. Reality Shift. Silence. Summoner's Pact. Schwanengesang. German swan song. Swords to Plowshares. Demonic Consultation 2.0. Tainted Pact. Vampiric Tutor. Foil Veil of Summer. This thing was like $35 when I got it. Totally worth it. And a Worldly Tutor. You run some creature tutors in here because you want to get the Hulk. There's a few others you like to grab as well. But alright, sorceries. Demonic Tutor. Diabolic Intent. All the tutors. Cataxium Probe. The only proxy in the deck, Imperial Seal. Group doesn't care. Merchant Scroll. Ponder. Preordain. And Toxic Deluge. That's it for the non-lands. I do not run Jason here. I don't run Lab Man. Just don't really need him. I'm running 30 lands. I've seen a lot of builds that run 28 or 29. I've found that I really just can't go below 30. Ancient Tomb. Bayou. Bloodstained Mire. Breeding Pool. City of Brass. Command Tower with a nicer new art. Exotic Orchard. Excuse me. Flooded Strand. Green energy card. What is it? Grass energy card. Gold. I love these things. These basics are awesome. Hallowed Fountain. I have 2 foil Unstable Forests and a foil Unstable Plains in my trade binder right now because I swapped them all for the Pokemon energy cards. Speaking of that, Island. Mana Confluence. Marsh Flats. Misty Rain Forest. Morphic Pool. Looking forward to when that set gets finished up. Overgrown Tomb. Polluted Delta. Savannah. I really should leave my duels at home and just have proxies with me. But Scalding Tarn. It just feels weird to not play them. Scrubland. I don't know. Swimpity Swamp. I do not run a Plains in here because there are barely any white cards. It doesn't matter. Tarnished Citadel. Add colorless without cost. Pay 3 life. Add 1 color. Or take 3 damage. Add 1 of any color. Like, it's fine. It's a solid color fixing card. Tropical Island. You don't really want to lose life too much because of Ad Nauseam, but this is not really an Ad Nauseam deck compared to like Consult Scepter Thrasios, which this deck can turn into. Tundra. Yeah, wow. Underground Sea. How about this one? Pretty sure this one's near mint, which I'm very happy about. Oh yeah. Well, no, it's light play. Whatever. Still, it's an Underground Sea, and that's what matters. Verdant Catacombs. Waterlogged Grove. Watery Grave. Windswept Heath. Windswept. Ugh. And Wooded Foothills. That is my Oracle Hulk. Not a whole lot of differences from others, but whatever. That's what I currently play in cEDH. Now, in my box of wonder, I have... Well, there's a little sideboard of sorts. Containment Priest. Counter Squall, I'm considering if I need another counter spell. Diplomatic Immunity, which would be in Zur. I don't really think I want it, but whatever. Karn. Pithing Needle, and Talisman if I want more mana. This would be in the Consult Scepter Thrasios version of this, not the Hulk version. So this is these are kind of cards that are just an amalgamation, is that the right word? Oh, and there's also the Angel's Grace, which would be in the Consult Scepter Thrasios version. I have made it so that this deck can turn into one of 3 decks. It can either be the Hulk deck that it currently is, it can be Hulk-less Thrasios and Tymna, or it can be our dear friend our dear control friend Zur. I'll quickly go through the cards there since it's technically the same deck. I haven't looked at this Zur list in a while, and I actually haven't played it yet. I've just been sticking with Oracle Hulk, but these are the cards that would be swapped in over some of the other cards in Thrasios and Tymna and Hulk. So we have Zur, of course. Kind of need Zur in a Zur deck. Hushbringer. Lavinia, Azorius Renegade. I would definitely want to put the new Hate Bear that makes it so that players can't cast their commanders from anywhere other than the commands, or they can't cast cards anywhere from other than their hands. Definitely want to put that in this. Honestly, I probably want to put it in that too. It just seems like a really solid Hate Bear. And it doesn't affect me. Linvala. Notion Thief. It's not being run in Oracle Hulk. Because I kind of burn through life a little bit more easily. This is run in the other version, and it's going to be run in Zur. There's a lot of cards that kind of that are common to each deck. So some of these are in Consult Scepter Thrasios, some of these are in Zur. It's just, yeah. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Arcane Signet. I mean, it's a non-green deck. You need a lot of ramp. Azorius Signet. Curse Totem. Dimir Signet. Felwar Stone. Grafdigger's Cage. Excuse me. Actually, the Hate Bear might be good over the Grafdigger's Cage. Lightning Greaves. One of the only cEDH decks you're going to see that in. Orzhov Signet. Sensei's Divining Top. I think I have a combo with that in here. I don't remember. Like I said, I built this thing that can swap in, and I haven't even actually played it yet. Talisman of Dominance. Talisman of Hierarchy. Yeah. For a second, I thought that was the green-blue one. Curiosity or something. Talisman of Progress. Yeah, wow, okay. Thought Vessel. Arcane Laboratory. Rule of Law before Rule of Law. Aura of Silence. Cartouche of Ambition. The main win con in Zur is, in this version of Zur, is Cartouche of Ambition with Imperial Armor. Cartouche is, like, it kills a dork when it comes in, and it gives the enchanted creature +1/+1 and lifelink, which feeds into Necropotence really well, because I can keep cards in my hand, and with Imperial Armor, Zur gets +X/+X, where X is the number of cards in my hand. So it just turns into a one-shot, like, per turn kind of thing. This build that I have also runs Demonic Consultation, Jace. So, Counterbalance. That was another one of the reasons that Sensei's Divining Top is in there. Reveal the top card of your library, counter it, counter a spell if it has the same converted mana cost. I mean, come on, that's cool. Deafening Silence. Imperial Armor. Grasp of Fate. Necropotence. I do not run that in Hulk, and I don't think I run it in Consult Scepter Thrasios anymore either. Triple black is really hard for a 4-color deck to do. Planar Void. Exile everything. Rest in peace. Rule of Law. Anguished Unmaking, not sure if it's really worth playing, but I mean, it's 3 mana, exile target anything at instant speed. Yeah, it's worth playing. Counterspell. Was President Lincoln okay? Someone gave me that altar for free, so why not? I should probably put that in the main deck instead. Disenchant. Am I? No, that's right. I'm not actually running Counterspell in here. Yeah. You don't really need Counterspell itself. I mean, come on. What does it give you over Negate? Countering creatures? Big deal. Speaking of that, Negate. Fragmentize. I don't see people running this card a lot. It's a sorcery version of Natural State. Destroy target artifact or enchantment with converted mana cost 4 or less, which hits a couple more things than Natural State because it's 3 or less. And this is in white, and this is not a green deck, so that alongside Disenchant and a couple other removal pieces, I'll take it. There we go. Stained Glass Ashiok. How well can that be seen? Not very well. Whatever. Easily one of my favorite planeswalkers. Jace. Narset, Parter of Veils. Some of the lands would obviously come out, so there's Arid Mesa for that. I would put a Plains in over the Forest. I need to get a foil of this. Reliquary Tower. Sea of Clouds. And then maybe Urborg. I don't really know if I need it in this deck. I also don't really want to help people and give them mana, or give them access to their colors, but what can you do? Anyway, that is my cEDH deck. Or my cEDH decks. That is my decks. I kind of don't really enjoy playing them. Sisei was just so much more fun. hoping that something will come out this year that will inspire me to build something different. But for now, I mean, I have this deck completed. I can build anything that I want. So, yeah, thank you for watching.